Good evening and welcome back to the GXW Revolution. That's right, Humphrey J. DePont IV, which means I am smarter and better looking than you. If you don't believe it, look in the mirror. And anyway, welcome back to the Revolution. And we're starting this show off with an electrifying match with two of the biggest and baddest dudes in GXW. As you see, Ace Montana making his way to the ring. And inside the ropes, Cory W. Bush, the way to the world. Big time Cory Bush awaits Ace Montana. Of course, both these guys have faced off with each other numerous times since the start of the year. And both men vow that this will be the final match. And resolution will be served tonight here at the TNT GXW Arena. Looks like to me that Cory Bush is taking this match a little more serious, at this point anyway, than Ace Montana. I know Ace Montana loves to come out and fraternize with the crowd. The GXW faithful love when he does it, but when you've got Cory Bush waiting for you in the ring, it may be time to come in with a little different game plan, a little more grounded, a little more focused, as Cory Bush has arguably been the top superstar on the roster in 2015. And so, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we're very pleased here at GXW to have legendary referee Earl Hebner here at the TNT GXW Arena. He'll be calling this match, and we'll bring Earl in occasionally when we have matches of this magnitude, and we're glad to have it. It looks like we're about ready to get underway here. Ace Montana still adjusting his bandana, while Cory W. Bush, who's been on quite an undefeated streak, as I've said numerous times, once he got rid of that deadweight titan and into the Crimson Society, he's been able to really catapult himself into the singles mix here at GXW. And many people feel it's only a matter of time for Cory W. Bush becomes the next GXW heavyweight champion. As many of you know, Cory is one of the final four members who have qualified, along with Damos, Bill Collier, and Gordon Braswell, to compete for the vacated GXW Heavyweight Championship. Christian York, the biggest coward of them all, closet champion. A closet champion at least means he's hiding with the belt. This guy never even showed up. Finally, we stripped him. Christian York, if you listen to this, my name's Humphrey J. DePont, and I'm telling you, you're a big coward and you are a lousy champion. But one of the four guys that are in that final four will make for a great champion, I believe. And I think the Vegas odds have Cory W. Bush as your betting favorite. Ace Montana locks up. Goes right to the arm of the big man, Cory Bush, well over 400 pounds, hailing from Hagerstown, Maryland. Working the arm bar here. Good strategy, just feel out your opponent, but at the same time, make a statement and let him know you plan on controlling the match. Don't let him get that early movement on you. Take advantage from the start. Dictate this is your night. Nice reversal there from Cory Bush. Sometimes Cory Bush is ignored. What a good wrestler Cory Bush is. Cory, he can mix it up. Obviously, he can brawl. He can get dirty. Cory Bush has a nice set of moves and is a little bit cagier and sneakier in there than his size would lead you to believe. Ace Montana, who burst onto the scene about a year ago, has been on a little bit of a tailspin here lately, and it doesn't mean that Ace has dropped down the ladder, because he only fights on the top of the card and the top stars. But he'd probably be feeling pretty good tonight if he could get himself a win after a couple tough losses here recently. I've always thought Ace Montana is a guy with a lot of talent, a lot of charisma, but sometimes he gets a little bit distracted by trying to please these fans too much. And as you know, the object of the match is to win, and who gives a damn whether you're getting cheered or booed, as long as you get the W. And these GXW morons that sit out here and watch the matches in our crowd, who cares about them anyway? I know I don't. So Ace Montana, if you're at home listening, you may consider that your fortunes and win-loss record may improve if you would get rid of these morons and stop worrying about them so much. There he goes with his barrage of his patented elbows, much like the great late Dusty Rhodes, who I know is one of Ace Montana's very favorite wrestlers. Ace able to start getting Cory Bush in a more prone position where he can back him up on the rope. He's cut off the ring. He's got the big man up against the rope, working it to its full advantage. Referee Earl Hebner counting the 5 count on Montana. And Ace is just laying the chops and the punches right to the noggin of Cory W. Bush. He goes to the opposite turnbuckle. Oh, only to run into a charging Bush when he delivers a big clothesline. Still smarting a little bit from the barrage of punches and chops that Montana was able to deliver in the opposite corner. Bush is able to somehow find a way to get some energy and shoot across the ring and deliver a clothesline and drop Ace Montana straight down to the ring.
What's my name, Ace?
Now it's where Bush can really deliver a lot of punishment. The big man is no longer on the defense, he's on the offense, and he's got Montana down, which gives Bush a decided advantage. He's so strong, he's so big. Montana needs to find a way to get himself back to his feet, or this match could be over rather quickly. Cory Bush looking like right now he smells the finish line, firing himself up. I have a funny feeling he's coming as soon as he turns. There it is. Wow, Cory Bush, he must have gotten up to about 6 or 7 miles an hour there and delivered a strong clothesline to Ace Montana. The big man from Richmond, Virginia, Ace Montana, right now finding himself in a bad way. Cory W. Bush, Earl Hebner with a 2 count. Hebner delivers another 2 count and a 1 count. A little bit frustrated. Bush with a couple short rights there to the noggin of one Ace Montana. Bush's covers there were a little bit sloppy, and you know, that's something he's going to have to concentrate on. It's like, if you want to be a champion, you've got to do things championship ways all the time. And that means every cover, wrap the leg. You know, put your arm behind his neck. Let's do it the right way, wrap the cradle. But, you know, Cory Bush, not going to argue with what his success has been here in 2015, as the man has been undefeated for quite some time. But again, we can always improve, and there's little things that you can do better. And Cory Bush has his sights set on being a champion. He needs to start doing covers in a champion manner. Ace Montana right now looks to be out on his feet, face first into the turnbuckle. Bush setting him up prone, draping him over the top rope, now bringing him forward and driving headbutts in the top of the pectoral muscles there, and you gotta be concerned right now for the well-being of Ace Montana. I'm not concerned at all because I love seeing him get his ass whooped. But there we go. Woo! A little bit of a flare fall there from one Ace Montana, who, like I said, appeared to be out on his feet, and I believe he was. And to add insult to injury, the weight of the world is able to pick his head up and give him a quick slap across the face. Cory W. Bush starting to feel it right now. Referee Earl Hebner keeping a close eye on Montana, who appears to be pretty shaken up and almost out on his feet. And Hebner leans in once again to see if Montana will be able to continue, and it appears he will let him go on. I'm sure his brother Dave would have taken a more thorough look at the situation. He whips, oh, a nice reversal from Montana, and drop toe hold. Nice move. Montana right now still smarting, but able to get a little bit of offense in right there. May give him enough time to start recovering, but he runs into another big right clothesline there from the weight of the world, Cory W. Bush. Big time Cory Bush continued to have his way with Richmond, Virginia's own Ace Montana. A little bit of a disrespectful walk across the chest, and that's well over 400 pounds going across the chest of one Ace Montana. Bush, for the second time in the match, has utilized the bandana of Montana's bandana, to pick the big man up and use it almost in a chokehold kind of way. This time not as blatant as before, but he basically was able to bring Montana to his feet with his own bandana. Oh man, what a move. That is a lot of butt coming at your back right there, sports fans. Cory Bush, he may have broke Ace Montana in half. Big elbow. That's got to do it. Ace Montana has got to be done with that move. And again, you can see another lazy cover. What is Cory Bush thinking? No, I don't know why you're shaking your head. Yes, because you're doing some things that are not champion material. Championship caliber wrestlers will cover every time. Wrapping the leg. Come on, Cory Bush. You can do better than this. I think Cory Bush is feeling a little overconfident maybe with his recent win streak. The guy's on fire, but you still got to figure out ways to finish matches when you have the opportunity to do so. And it looks like right now Ace Montana's having one of those moments where he starts getting fired up because of these morons here making too much noise in the TNT GXW arena. And he just went again, much like his idol Dusty Rhodes, with a series of elbows across Cory W. Bush. He went for the big body slam of the over 400-pound Bush and got him up, but only to crumble to the mat and have Bush fall on top of him. I have seen Montana pick Cory Bush up before. It's very impressive. And this Ace Montana is one very strong man. Bush wraps the bear hug across a prone Ace Montana. And I think if these morons here at the TNT GXW arena would keep their mouth shut, Montana would probably give up. But knowing these fools, they'll start making a bunch of noise and he'll get all inspired. We don't only get more of a big butt whooping than he's already got, more injuries. So consider that next time when your guy's getting his butt kicked and you're over there cheering, you're only asking for Cory Bush to hurt him more. A couple elbows there delivered across the head of Bush have little effect as Montana not able to get much power behind him as the big man appears to be almost out. Hebner needs to get in there. Check his, there you go. Good job, Earl Hebner. Earl Hebner, you know, as much as I poke fun of him, is obviously the greatest referee in the history of professional wrestling, other than his brother. And we're just very happy that we're able to have him here for matches of this caliber, where a normal referee, of course Mike D could handle it. I'm not sure if Glenn Ballas or Patrick Lawson could, but Mike D could. But this is the kind of match where you need to bring in the very top ones, and we're either going to put, you know, the great Mike D in there, and if we get him, we'll bring in Earl Hebner. Nice, big elbow. Look at Cory Bush. Is he going to timber? What a great control of balance there, because he was just about flipping back. I don't know if he's going to, oh my gosh. Free Willy. Montana, one more time. This is going to take him down, maybe. Cory Bush, what a great, oh. You know, with that kind of a stall, eventually you're going to go down. I don't care who you are. Ace Montana with 3 successive great shots when Cory Bush is able to finally drop the big man. He needs to stop playing to these morons and start attacking. This is his opportunity to win this match. I know he's tired, but if you've got time to look and pander to these people, then you've got time to get your butt over there and get on the rope what you're doing now. He could have been there a good 3, 4, 5 seconds earlier, which could be the difference. Look, Bush rises to his feet. Able to block the big right. Bear hug slam, nice. What a power move there by Cory W. Bush, the weight of the world. One of the 4 finalists for the GXW Heavyweight Championship. And ladies, this one goes out to you because here come the double D's, baby. Break them out, Cory. Show them what Krispy Kreme can do for the ladies if they eat enough of it. Oh, man, that's usually trouble. That's when the weight of the world, as he shouts out, is feeling most excited. Big weight of the world drop. And you know what? He's so over Ace Montana. He lifted his head at the count of 2. He meant tonight would be it when he said that. Earl Hebner very displeased. But nonetheless, he has little he can do as he pulled his shoulder off the mat and the count had to stop. Bush going under the ring to grab a chair. I think tonight he really wants to hurt Ace Montana and rid the TNT GXW arena of this big redneck once and for all. All right, Bush, it looks like Earl Hebner's obviously caught Bush with the chair. He doesn't care. Cory Bush, he snapped when he didn't get that 3 count from Earl Hebner. I think we see about a 10th of a moon, too. Cory Bush sitting down in the middle of the ring. He owns the TNT GXW arena right now. And obviously, neither one of these 2 guys are going to do anything about it. Montana still feeling the wrath of Cory Bush, who takes him one more time by his bandana, yanks him one tug across the back of his neck for one last insult. Cory Bush has been disqualified tonight by Earl Hebner, and your winner by disqualification, Ace Montana. I'm Humphrey J. DePont IV. Come on back and join us on the Revolution.